Now, originally it was made of wood, but it leaked. So in 1802, they hired Mr. Paul Revere to put a copper dome on top. Then in the 1870s, leaf was added. Now, the problem with gold leaf, it's very thin, and you have to keep replacing it. The last time they did was in the late 90s, and when they were done, they had used 12 pounds of gold leaf, costing us $300,000. By the way, we like calling this place Taxachusetts. Remember, my friends, you all get to go home. I gotta live here. Now, at the very top, there's a little ornament, and that's a pine cone. The pine cone represents the state of Maine, because Maine used to be a part of Massachusetts. And there was a man that owned most of Maine, and his name was John Hancock. Yeah, so wealthy, he owned a state, pretty good. And the land that the Capitol is on, that's his front yard. Yeah, he donated all his land for the building of the Capitol. And his mansion would have been over to the far left. However, what had happened after he died, family didn't have as much money, and over the years, less and less, and the house fell into disrepair. So instead of restoring it, the city just tore it down. And a lot of people were very unhappy about that, but that began the idea of historic preservation in this country. So when the building here, when the Capitol is ready to be used, some changes are going to be made in the neighborhood. First thing is no more grazing of animals out here on the common. They don't want the governor looking out his window at that. So that was step one. Step two, they built the church that's over on the corner. Mainly, so there was something nice and pretty to look at from the State House windows. We are going to take a look at that church because a couple of things would begin over there that I bet some of you probably have taken part in your lives. And as we go over there, we're going to walk around these sort of granite kiosks. That is a subway station. Now, Boston is home to dozens and dozens of subway stations, but this one is of rather historical importance. So if you are a rail fan, we've got a story for you. Here we go.